Two old people on the couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video. I am Debbie and this is Mark, and it is started Monday and we're glad that you're with us. And Karen is back from vacation, but is she mad at you?
I made her come back.
You did. You said you cannot have 3 weeks of vacation. Turn it off now.
Okay, let's turn it off here, people. Man, jeez. Karen
needs to get on the ball.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because
Karen's the one that's supposed to run the graphics now.
You gotta just,
she's back.
You just gotta wait one more second.
Yeah, that's right. You were supposed to turn it off afterwards, not me. Don't try to blame me. Okay, so she's getting mad at me.
Okay.
And
well,
she's mad.
Anyway.
She's already in a mood.
She is.
And she's already demanding those latex gloves.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's all kicking back up again.
Oh, yeah.
Supposedly, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know my theory on that.
Yeah.
But she's got those and dispensaries for the
hand sanitizer.
The hand sanitizer. Mm-hmm. And she wants those things that nobody likes.
Yeah.
And but at least, we don't have...
She's not right here.
She's
way
up
in the
there,
back.
So she
no.
can't.
Yeah, she can't get too mad.
Report us on
No.
working conditions anymore.
No, she can't. All right. We had a fun time this weekend.
Oh man, a great time.
We went to the south. It was like the southeast
Oklahoma
meetup, and it was put on by Rustic Woodwork and Family. And so we had a great time there. We'll put all the links in the description below as best we can. So
and Altruistic Farmstead. Being a link down below. Sweet people. They fed us.
Yes, they did.
While we were all enjoying ourselves,
yes.
They were working, feeding us. Mm-hmm. And it was all voluntary. And it was only on a donation basis. Which was, who does that? You know? And they were really sweet. Guess what they did afterwards?
What did they do?
I think
I know, but
I'm
playing along now.
Look, they're a small channel.
Yes,
right now.
they are very small.
People go look at them.
Yeah.
After they got done with the food, they took the leftovers. They drove it up to Oklahoma City.
Yes.
And had researched where a lot of homeless people stayed. And they went.
They were passing.
They went
out
to like two different
down
locations.
Oklahoma City.
Passed out the food before they go back to Shawnee.
Yeah. And
they were telling me they also do that in Shawnee.
Yes, they do.
The home. So
yes. You
can't get nicer than that. So everybody go check out Altruistic Homestead. And if you have, if they
Farmstead.
That's what I said. It'll be in the link down below.
It will be.
But donate some, try to figure out a way to maybe research how you can help them out. He's with the stuff going around.
Yeah.
He's on a little bit of, hard times right now, but he still is helping others. That's amazing to me, and everybody should.
Mark was very impressed by him.
Yeah, you can't super chat them yet. They're too small, and plus YouTube gets half the money. So check them out. Ask them if you can help them out. Right? They're really super nice people too.
Some free stuff at the meetup, and we'll be wearing these on Friday.
Love the design.
From MT Homestead, Mike and Terry.
We
got free t-shirts. They were giving out their t-shirts for free.
Salt of the earth, great people. It was really nice meeting Mike, and he was ex-military too, so we were having fun talking with each other, and it was a really good time.
I love their mug.
Their mug is
nice. Now
Ridge
we have
Life.
Ridge
Guess
Life.
What? Now you're not getting as much airtime
because we have another mug.
Because somebody else gave me a mug.
Yeah.
No.
In the back of the mug. So nice mugs.
Yeah, it's super nice mug. Then, of course.
Yeah. Journey along Shannon.
Between the two meetups and doing lives and everything, we've gotten to know each other pretty good. And again, just like Hood's Custom Shop built us that bench.
Yes.
Journey along with Shannon and Roger gave us one of their homemade
little grills.
See, it opens up.
It's just the perfect size for me and Mark. So
yeah, it opens up there. You grill it. Boom.
It is going to live right by the rocket stove outside. So now the rocket stove has.
We didn't have a grill. We always use the George Foreman. We cheat. We use the George Foreman, which does a really good job.
Yeah, but now we have a grill outside.
Now we have a grill, so we're going to go, and it's just in time for Ed's Crazy Homestead Challenge. So
yeah, his barbecue cookout.
I think I'm official now because I will be cooking on a grill.
Yes. And then I got to visit with Porter Family Ranch, and he gave us one of their shirts.
Well, that looks like a hat.
I mean, I'm sorry.
That looks like a hat.
He gave us a hat, which Mark loves hats.
Yeah.
And a sticker.
Camouflaged.
So he'll be wearing this on air here soon
and there.
And everything. So
I think that's a good hat for T-shirt Tuesday on Friday.
Yeah, so along with the shirts. We'll be wearing
empty Homestead shirts
on Friday. And then we got a little knife from Downtown 66.
She was a hoot.
Yep, she was a hoot.
Downtown
she was 66, nice to meet her.
Super nice. And we talked for actually a pretty long... Whenever I first got there, me and her hit it off. We were talking
Who else
quite a bit.
You really like to meet?
Okay, well, you know why I went there.
I know why you went there.
You know, to meet everybody, but there was one person that I wanted to meet
more than anybody else,
and his table was packed.
Yeah.
How long did we wait in line to get to?
I don't know how long.
Half hour, an hour.
Yeah, something like
that. Finally, because he was giving out free stuff too. And it was look at that.
Oh my goodness.
He was handing out bricks.
Oh yeah.
And the other brother, he didn't have time to sign it. But he gave me this brick. Look, it's like it came off of a real building. Yeah. And I was like, oh, thanks. And so Ryan.
So Ryan gave you a brick.
From the other brother
gave you
and man, was he a hit.
Yeah.
But guess who he picked to eat lunch with?
With you.
He ate lunch with us. And boy, we hit it off.
You did.
And even though he's a massive channel.
Yeah.
He picked me to have lunch with.
He did.
And we had a great time, and his daughter was fantastic. Yeah. And so was Shannon, journeying along with Shannon.
Shannon's so great to see her, too.
You know, he even let Journey along with Shannon eat at our table. Mm-hmm. And he doesn't even know her. You know? And he let her. And so that was really cool, you know. And really cool. What a good...
What a hoot.
And a whole bunch of other channels. We can mention them all, but then we leave somebody out. Yeah. These are people that gave us some stuff threw on the stuff or fed us. So but we told all these other channels, send in your
furry
friends.
And we'll get them on.
And then whenever you get bigger, then we'll put, and you start doing merch. We'll do T-shirt for Tuesday.
Oh, and I have more exciting news. Are you ready for my more exciting news yet? Yeah. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay. 2 old people on a couch have a P.O. box now.
A P.O. box.
A P.O. box. Yeah. So you can send us some T-shirts or whatever. We'll make sure we get it on our hate mail, whatever you want to send us. Send it to a P.O. box. Our P.O. box number is 447 El Reno, Oklahoma 73036.
It'll be
in the description below.
Always.
And it will be in the about section. So anyway, I'm super excited. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
I already showed that.
Yes, man, I don't know what you're doing.
My mind, it is a Monday.
So I'm hoping as far as free gifts.
Can you believe the other brother gave me a brick? And I
was like, what are you doing?
I thought he was going to be out of them by the time we got up to him.
Did you think that?
Yeah, but he
still had them.
What do you guys? You want to get to the furry friends?
Yeah, let's get to furry friends. Okay.
Furry friends. Let's all get to those furry friends.
All right.
Okay, this is Bubba.
Okay, hold on.
And Bubba is from the channel The Rusty Pepper.
Okay, should I not have done this?
No.
Okay.
You should have done the 1. That should be 2.
Right.
Anyway, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, keep going. We got this. You explain.
Bubba is the puppy. And Pepper.
I'm just confused.
Pepper is with Dan Haggerty here in this picture, and this picture was taken 8 years before she got her current service dog, which is Rusty, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And the reason why I put that all up there is because I didn't want to forget any of it, so I did that on purpose.
Okay, there we go.
So it was sent in by Pepper.
Karen. She doesn't know. She was gone
when
we started
know the routine.
Doing the lower thirds.
Yeah, now she doesn't know how to do it. So that was my bad. I should have screwed that up. I just wanted to say all this stuff.
So this is
the Rusty Pepper.
Dan Haggerty, Pepper in Oswald, Michigan. You know who it looks like? He looks like Grizzly Adams.
Oh.
From the show. Doesn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Isn't Dan Haggerty a singer?
Maybe it is the guy from
Maybe.
Grizzly Adams.
I'm not sure who he is. I'm thinking it is somebody, though. I'm thinking it's an important person.
It's not part of the family.
I don't think so.
Okay, all right.
That's not what I got from it.
Dan Haggerty.
But
I'm going with that is
Grizzly Adams.
Grizzly Adams. And man, I loved that show growing up. That was the best show.
Now go to 2.
All right, go to 2 now. All right.
Because Pepper
it just went on
has a channel, the Rusty Pepper, and her link will be in the description below. She's one of our favorite people. And this is her service dog, Bubba, who was her service dog before Rusty is now.
That explains it, and that is why they look younger.
Yes, it was 8 years ago.
8 years ago. I should read that. See, I was busy with all these lower thirds, and it's messing me up. I don't like it, and Karen has to start doing it.
I know, she has to start doing it.
That's right.
So,
all right,
go to 3 now, because you can send your emails to twooldpeopleonacouch@gmail.com. And so, we'll keep them coming in, and we'll keep on showing your furry friends. So, cute puppy. I'm sure that puppy did a good job for her. And everything, as does Rusty now.
And so, is that where Rusty Pepper's from, Michigan? Now?
I'm not for sure.
I would like to get up to meet the Rusty Pepper.
I would too.
And a couple other people.
Yeah, there are some people. I wish they were all
closer
to
us. That would be fantastic.
I would like to.
I
know.
All right, we'll work it out someday.
Okay.
Whenever we're traveling, I'm going to go see these people sometime.
Okay.
All
right. So, back out to us?
Yeah.
Okay, so you ready to get to some headlines?
Is us. See, those 2 people on the screen right below the camera?
Yeah, is us.
That's
I know.
Us.
Okay, so you ready to get to some headlines? Okay.
Yeah, let's get
I'm not sure how this is going to go.
All right.
Okay. The housing market is on fire, and the Fed is stoking the flames. So the Fed is trying to keep the interest rates low, right? Which is keeping the housing market high. Okay. So anyway, but lumber prices are coming
But inflation might make it too. Who knows?
Who knows?
I can't believe that right now, under all the circumstances, housing is on fire. I'm amazed.
Well, it is.
All right.
But anyway, and then, speaking of on fire, is the heat wave is here. It's high temperatures for the middle part of the country. I know out east in Oklahoma, right east of us, is in a heat dome, and it's pretty hot here, so...
And it rains. Don't know. It rains every...
Yeah, I don't know what the heat index is, but it's about 105 here, I think.
This is no joke. I'm mowing yesterday, right? Yeah. Beautiful skies, little puffy clouds, right? It's hot and humid, and I'm just... And then all of a sudden, I'm about ready to finish, and I hear thunder.
Yes.
And I'm looking in the houses and everything. I can't see nothing. Yeah. It looks beautiful. I keep on hearing thunder. Finally, whenever I was getting done and putting it, there was a big, dark cloud off to the one side. And then what did it do later on, right after I mowed, later on that evening?
Oh, it did rain.
It rained hard again. Yeah. It rains.
It did,
It's like Florida up here. You know how you get the evening rains? It just rains and my grass keeps growing.
And growing. Yeah, it does.
All right, what else you got?
Okay, so, and then you have California. It's got its largest fire burns, homes.
Your voice just went to another level.
Scorches the West. So again, in the West, we have lots of fires.
Do you control that, or does it just happen?
It just happens.
Okay.
My throat is dry.
Okay, California's, poor people out there. We feel bad for everybody out there, and they're getting the dry. We're getting the wet.
Don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, and then we have that Tokyo didn't tell the truth about their weather, or they're having a heat wave, and the Olympians aren't happy. I don't know. That's what it said. It said they didn't tell the truth about their weather or something, and that it's uncomfortable for the Olympians.
Did they not send like a research team?
I don't know.
Like whenever we pick Summer Olympic, it would be like sending people to Hawaii for the Winter Olympics, right? Yeah. We didn't factor out that there'd be no snow. You know, it's too hot here. Actually, there is snow.
Yeah.
They don't have the facility. But that's how...
Yeah, that's just kind of my Olympic news for the day, because I'm not really paying attention to the Olympics.
Suck it up. You're all professional athletes. And guess what? Everybody has to compete with the same temperature, right?
Yes.
It is what it is. You gotta. That's what I say about the NASCAR racers and everything. Whatever. I was like, that's just give them slicks and everybody needs to slow down to make the turn. Just figure it out. Everybody just.
Yes. All right.
You're all racing in rain.
Yeah.
It sucks, and their car's not made for it. There's many reasons why they don't, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
They all got to do it, so just race on.
All right, and then the Fed weighs curbing cash machines as critics warn of housing and the stock bubble. So because the prices are so high, the stock bubble might burst and the housing bubble might burst. So they're wanting them to curb spending so much money. Throwing so much cash out there.
Where I don't see no cash machine. Where is the cash machine?
The cash machine is the cash that the Fed is printing.
Oh, it's not in like the ATM machine?
No.
Because you were like going, the Fed weighs curbing cash machine.
That's what.
And I'm looking around for a cash machine in that picture, and it's not there.
Well, anyway.
All right.
It doesn't work that way. Okay. And then U.S. stocks hedge away from record levels as heightening China worries unsettle investors. But after this, the stock market did still finish up today. So it was lowered this morning and then did finish up today.
They're sending dozens of F-22 fighter jets to that region.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, under concerns of rising tension.
Oh,
but
probably.
I think there's going to be a lot of rising tension here in the next year.
Yeah, I think so too.
A lot of my predictions
come true.
I'm sorry. In the news, we can't talk about it.
No, I know, and I don't want to.
I'm not talking about it. I'm gonna be all code.
I don't want to talk about it.
Things are already. Over on Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show, I talked about this stuff, and I said once somebody started talking, things were coming back.
Yeah, I know.
I was right.
Yes, but let's hope not. I'm
always right.
You're not always.
People hate me.
I know. So I guess they're talking about the El Nino pattern coming back for North America. So this is what it means for us for this winter. Yeah. Colder in the north, which is where it should be colder, and drier here.
Oh, that would be awesome.
We've been having lots of rain, and wetter, in the north and the So
I could go for a little less humidity. Boy, you go out there and you just sweat standing right now. It's terrible.
You do sweat. You do sweat. All right. Fed now facing twin inflation growth risks as jumps and the supply chains falter.
That's what I was just talking about in the last segment.
Yes. 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 So there
it's just
you have
amazing. It's just like I hate being awoke.
I know.
I hate it because once you're awoke, you know the game. You know the game, and you know the next move. It's already like it's no fun.
And there's reports out there now that they're going to be keeping us up into 2023, and it has to do with the banking sector and the derivatives, and because they got to keep the interest rates low, or they're going to lose money on their derivatives.
We tell people do your own research. Maybe that's a bad idea. You know why?
Why?
Because the more you should go through life abyss of what's going on, but behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
Because once you know, it's like, it's just going to be bad for a while.
Yeah.
And I know that.
Mm-hmm. So everybody needs to get prepared with stuff because inflation's going up. So everybody needs to stock up while they still can.
I got my brick.
You got your brick.
I'm ready to go.
So you're ready to go.
You said you could use it as a means to protect yourself.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, I was talking to him at the table.
Okay. All right. Europe's recovery is also threatened because of the supply chain inflation squeeze. Okay, so there you go.
It's world.
And there's lots of stuff going on over in Europe where they're taking to the streets because of them wanting to get them to get the something.
There's these people up here, and they control all of
everything that goes
the
on.
globe.
Yes.
Down here.
Yes.
And you think you don't. You think there's different countries, and we all have mob bosses running the show at each country, right? That work for the people up here, right? And and they all run it a little bit differently.
Yeah.
But they're all running, and there's a couple people up above telling everybody
what to do.
And right now, they want to. That's all I'll say.
So right now, this is what's happening here in the United States is I quit. Workers are changing jobs at a record pace amid burnout and new openings and higher pay. So people are just switching and moving around a lot here. Yeah. So I'm just saying that's what's going on. That's
there's a lot of job changes.
A lot of job changes. So, and then we got this extreme weather renews focus on the CC as scientists update forecasts. So that's going to be the next thing to be pushed out there.
Or it might be pushed at the same time.
At the same time.
If one thing isn't doing good enough, then this will be scaring you, next, and then, that thing will scare. And I, my theory.
Because there's a lot of this in the news.
If these two things don't keep people in line and scared, they're going straight to the aliens.
They are going straight for the aliens.
And they'll say that, it's, we have to, put in tax money and be locked down and everything because of the aliens. Yeah. That'll be the top. So, they got that in their back pocket because they've kind of been leaking it out, with little releases, little leaks of little Tic Tacs flying across, and the Navy plays with them and stuff like that. Just little, they're like, it's nothing, or whatever. And it probably is nothing. They just want you to think it's something. So whenever, the people out there are getting a little bit. That's my theory.
Okay.
It's a far. That one, my friends, is not my. It's not a locked in
thing. That's going to happen.
But the CC, the one thing, slate you just showed me, and the CV, those two things are locked. They're locked in. They're coming.
Okay, so what this says and what I really want to talk to about this is two different things. But the headline says that Jeff Bezos stresses CC, but yet Amazon promotes books saying it's not true, right? And that's not really what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the fact that Jeff Bezos went to space and now he's trying to say how bad the CC is. And I'm like, well, you just use more fuel than I'll use the rest of my life.
I know. You're selfish, little, bald-headed, cowboy wearing hat, space jetting.
Here I am in my house.
Burning a hole in the sky, probably puncturing the ozone layer to top it all off. Remember the ozone layer? Remember where they used to scare us?
I remember that.
Boy, that was a good one to, roll out all different kind of fluids and stuff. They made billions on that one, right? Well, and they used to show us. Remember they used to show us, oh, look, our
ozone layer
satellite is taking pictures of, and it's growing, man. It's getting big, and everybody's like, oh, we're going to die from the ozone layer. Yeah. Here we are. Are you fine?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Ozone layer's fine. It was just to scare us to make a lot of money.
And now Chinese farmers, they're losing their livelihoods because they're washing away in the flood, which is sad. So lots of flooding. So it seems like everything's either flooded or on fire.
The little people over there have to live under communism and stuff like that. So I don't wish any ill will on the farmers and everything like that. And the city
just
people.
Sad.
They're all just being.
And then parts of the Middle East at the breaking point with power cuts and water supply running out. So they're having a hard time. So just saying.
You know what? You know about that. You know what the Middle East is kind of hating?
No.
If we do go green,
then they won't.
go away because they'll be back. Just going, hey, anybody want our oil? You want our oil? No, it's evil. And then they're gonna be like, well, we had a good run for 56, 50 or 70 years, and now we're done. Might as well pack it up. Go back out in the desert.
Fed to discuss a pullback in economy aid with inflation up, right? And that's the reason why they have to push some of these other things, because they can't let these people raise interest rates right now. because it will be bad for some people at the top.
Yeah.
So, just saying. Okay, and then fun news.
Let's do some fun news.
Fun news.
What the heck is that thing?
A Florida man washes ashore after trying to walk to New York in bubble device. So he made this bubble device, and he was trying to go from Florida to New York in the bubble device, but it washed ashore. I'm not sure where it washed ashore.
Well, did he want to go washed ashore?
No, I think he didn't make his
ashore.
Washed ashore.
Washed ashore.
I don't think he made his destination.
Yeah, and like we said in Pittsburgh, wash to shore.
Yes.
Because we put an R in there.
Okay.
Right.
And then we have 2 Big 12 schools are in talks to join the Big 10. And they are Kansas.
Can you send that guy a note that washed up on the shore? Can you tell him he can take the road? Take the road and walk from Florida to New York. It's a lot easier.
Okay. So the 2 schools that are trying to join the Big 10 are Kansas and Iowa, because Texas and Oklahoma may go to the SEC.
Yeah, it's sad. Yes. It's like, it's all changed. And Nebraska left for the Big 10 a long time ago. Yes. And boy, there was nothing. The Texas, Oklahoma was big, and the OU and Nebraska was a big game. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was all big, and they played each other forever. And then somebody jets off to, and then they
lose those rivalries.
You lose that, and it's all. The whole world is going mad.
It is going mad.
And I know things change, but by gosh, historical battles are what people look forward to. Mm-hmm. And, Oklahoma and Texas are going together, so you'll still have the Red River. And I'm sure Jerry World, Jerry Jones World down there had a lot to do with making sure
those 2 stayed together.
Yeah. Plus, the SEC, and they're letting players get paid now for their name brand. Mm-hmm. So it's just going to be, you're going to have super duper power teams. Mm-hmm. And then you might as well just have a super duper power league and just put them in a paid bubble, and then just have, all the other teams, it's like, triple league and minor league and all that. The SEC is just going to get all the money and everything, and all the other power leagues are going to be okay, but now the SEC is just going to be ridiculous.
Okay, so I don't have anything else.
Listen, if the players can make money, now by their brand name, winning helps your brand name.
Yes.
So they're all going to go to the schools that are big and the most watched eyes and everything, so that they can wear their Nike hat, or they probably love China now too. The college teams will probably be like in love with them. Yeah, it's all going madness. And college was the one last thing, football, that I really still can muster and watch, but it's going to change. Okay, so we're going to get out of here. You want to get out? You don't want this to be a sports show? I don't want it to last like 10 hours. Okay, let's get over it. I just want to make sure. Okay. Get over it. Get over it. Okay, so until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.